Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So, today in our video, we wanted to talk to you about how to heal gender dysphoria and how we've come a long way with it, how we've healed it.
Yeah.
I would say, I want to preface this by saying that, this is something that still comes up for me, and I still can have a hard time with it, but um, it's a lot better than it was, and how I think and feel about myself is a lot better and a lot stronger, because I've learned how to heal myself, and also like when this does come up, I know how to handle it, which is like the most comforting thing, because shit comes up, but if you know how to address it within yourself and how to bring healing to yourself there, then it doesn't matter what comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And when we say deal with it, you're saying like heal it.
Right. That's what I mean.
Like
Yeah.
you're saying like permanently heal it, and you're not saying like cope with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And there are definitely layers. So like, you could experience the same exact feeling coming up again, but just know that like you did. If you addressed that piece and healed it, you did heal it. It's just coming up again because it's a deeper layer, and you're going deeper into your healing.
Yeah. If you healed it completely, if you reached peace with the upset that you were healing, like when it came up, then you're just
that means it's done.
Yeah,
you did it.
You're just going deeper.
It should feel relieving and peaceful.
Yeah. So, yeah. And that's like, as long as you're not like, never mind, I'm gonna reject myself all over again. And but people, you don't have to do that. And we don't do that. We just keep going. So, and it just gets better and better. So just remember that as you heal, that it doesn't, at first it's really challenging, or it can be. It depends on you, I guess, and how you feel about it. But as it goes on, it gets easier and easier to deal with, and you gain a lot of momentum in healing this. So we'll talk about how to heal it. But so first, I guess we want to talk about, like, of course, like for treating gender dysphoria, psychology and like the medical field today says you want to like, change your body, like, and socially transition, basically whatever feels good to you. That alleviates the symptoms of gender dysphoria, right? And so, like, obviously we're doing that. Like, we both changed our names, dress differently, have different maybe mannerisms. I don't know how much I do, or how much, I don't know, but
well, it's not really even a change. It's that we were able to relax into who we really are. And excuse me, I have like a sore throat right now. And that's what we've been doing.
And like we're both on hormones, like we're both doing hormone therapy. Isaiah's had like the top surgery and everything, and I'll have probably eventually have surgery as well, and Z will too. And so like we're going that route too, so we're not saying like that's invalid or that doesn't help you. It does. In fact, like with your top surgery, like if you hadn't gotten it, that would have been you not choosing to love and accept yourself and heal, right?
It would have been like invalidating where I was on the journey, because it's who I am. It's part of my healing, and it's also like I was ready for it. I was really ready for it, and I was ready because I want to align to who I want my body to align with who I am as a man, and but also like within I felt like I had healed that, and I'm ready for the change, for my changing there.
And that's basically what you can find in Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, because it has a section about that. Like, it talks about LGBTQ plus types of issues and questions. And on the Twin Flame journey, that's a huge part of your healing. for us it was like coming into alignment with who we really are inside for both of us.
Absolutely.
And everything, healing our trauma, that was a big part of it. Like our traumas in childhood were about gender, not surprisingly, but we've had some other ones too related. And so, but in the book it says, so in chapter 9 it says, but just because you are a feminine energy in a male body does not mean that you need to immediately seek surgical reparation for your experience. It is essential for you to lovingly accept yourself for where you are now and lovingly accept your twin flame for where they are right now. Yeah. So,
perfect.
Yeah, and they saying it's essential because it is. And this applies, by the way, to, they were just using that one example, but it also applies if you're a masculine energy, you know, but born in a female body or incarnated that way. It's essential to accept yourself first, because not because it's ever the wrong thing. It's never the wrong thing to do to change your body to how you want to be, but it's just that those areas inside where you need self-love, they will only, like, they won't be completely satisfied by changing the outside.
Right. If you're doing it to kind of maybe like you're pushing away how you really feel, or there's like maybe self-hatred or something for how your body is, it's really important to look at that and love yourself there, and bring love and acceptance, unconditional love and acceptance, these parts of yourself, so that you can like feel peaceful there instead of feeling upset. And then that also makes your transition a lot easier. Like, I've really, for both of my surgeries that I've had, I had really no issues with it, and it was because like I just felt good about it. I'm like, I'm ready, let's do this, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah. Anything you wanted to add there?
Yeah, and that is the core issue, and it's so that you can like you know, it's so that you can heal this like permanently, like across lifetimes. So if that's something that
like in your soul first.
In your soul, yeah, because if that's something you believe in, because when you think about it, you're like, well, why were some people like born trans? Like, is this just random? I feel like that would be pretty cruel if people were kind of just randomly allotted into experiences in life. And the truth is that in the book it says, somewhere along the way you made choices to transform your body into something different than your initial creation. You mostly did this because you thought it might be fun to explore this idea, and so many others appeared to be having a great time exploring this idea as well. So yeah, it's basically saying like there was some sort of perceived benefit in coming to Earth this way.
And ultimately it's a choice. Like everything that you have in your life is because of your own choice. You create your reality.
Yeah.
And it's I feel like for me it was because like I feel like it was mostly because I was rejecting my masculinity. I was rejecting myself in that space, and I've come a long way in healing that. And I also wanted to share, like, yeah, that was the main way for me to heal this and feel peaceful, was that I went to really deep within and found every part of myself and looked at like, okay, how do I feel about myself here? How do I feel about my masculinity? How do I feel about myself as a man? How do I feel about femininity? How do I feel about all of this? And I would just go there and I would love myself until I felt peace and relief, and that's what would bring me a lot of clarity, and that's what brought me relief and healing and peace. And then that's what allowed me to feel really comfortable with who I am, accepting myself, and just like moving forward with my transition too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me too. It was the same. It was like rejecting myself and feeling unsafe to be a woman, or feeling like I wouldn't be taken seriously as a woman for my accomplishments or intellect or whatever. Like, you know, that people discount women in that area and lots of things. Like, there is a reason that I came to Earth this way, and you know, it makes sense to say that it reached back into past lives. I mean, I haven't had any, like, you know, violent attack, sexual violence or anything really in this life or anything. I mean, you grow up in a society where that happens and you might be afraid of it from that, but like, you know, it's like basically like there are issues to heal within. Places where you don't feel loved to heal within. And you'll have those until you address them. So the question would be like, why not address them? And that's all. Yeah. And then you can feel bulletproof from dysphoria and you can attract good experiences. Like even I don't like, you know, I don't like put tons of effort into trying to pass per se, but like I really just don't get many like or any like weird microaggressions or misgendering or uncomfortable experiences. I mean, I have like some, but like I can heal it. So
yeah,
it's really good with that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I wanted to add one other thing too, that helped me like overcome this and heal dysphoria was just feeling into and visualizing my divine body and like feeling into like this is who I am and really allowing that feeling to like just I could relax into that because it feels so good, right? Because you're just fully accepting like who you are and your divinity and your divine body and everything. And by doing that, what I'm doing there is I'm saying like my body doesn't define me. I'm a man no matter what, and that really allows me to accept my body as it is right now too, and to accept that I'm a man no matter what. So that's also just another like way to you can look at yourself and feel better if you're experiencing gender dysphoria.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like that's everything.
Okay, cool.
That so, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to get started on your twin flame journey, in like a deep healing way that gets you good results, such as love. Look at the links below, follow that, you can work with us. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything too, you can put that in the comments or share your experiences.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.